Former President Donald Trump said Saturday he expects to be arrested in connection with the investigation by the Manhattan District Attorney next week. Lance Reddick of The Wire dead at 60. Paris Hilton offers parenting advice to pregnant Lindsay Lohan. Liam Payne debuts extremely chiseled jaw. Neighbor parks in disabled space and refuses to move. Former President Donald Trump said Saturday he expects to be arrested in connection with the investigation by the Manhattan District Attorney next week. In a social media post, Trump, referring to himself, said the leading Republican candidate and former President of the United States will be arrested on Tuesday of next week. Protest, take our nation back, he wrote. CNN's John Miller reported that meetings have been going on throughout the week between city, state, and federal law enforcement agencies in New York City about how to prepare for a possible indictment of Trump in connection with a years-long investigation into a hush money scheme involving adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Any indictment of the former president, who is running for re-election in 2024, would mark a historic first and quickly change the political conversation around an already divisive figure. While Trump has an extensive history of civil litigation both before and after taking office, a criminal charge would represent a dramatic escalation of his legal woes as he works to recapture the White House. While Trump offered no details on why he expects to be indicted, his legal team has been anticipating that it will happen soon and has been preparing behind the scenes for the next steps. The former president is expected to present himself in Manhattan following the formal charges and has expressed interest in making a speech after, though whether he ultimately does remains to be seen. A spokesperson for Trump said Saturday that the former president has not received a notification from the Manhattan District Attorney's office regarding any potential indictment, but was rightfully highlighting his innocence in his post. Lance Reddick of The Wire dead at 60. Actor Lance Reddick, perhaps best known for his role on The Wire, has died at the age of 60, his representatives confirmed Friday. Acclaimed actor Lance Reddick passed away suddenly this morning from natural causes, his representatives confirmed to Nexstar. He is survived by his wife Stephanie Reddick and children Yvonne Nicole Reddick and Christopher Reddick. Lance will be greatly missed. Reddick had a long career in TV and film, but he will most likely be remembered as Lieutenant Cedric Daniels on The Wire, one of the most critically acclaimed shows of all time. He also appeared in the John Wick franchise and was set to appear as Zeus in next year's Percy Jackson and the Olympians on Disney+. Tributes poured out for Reddick online after news of his death was made public, including from his Wire co-stars. "A man of great strength and grace," said Wendell Pierce, who played Detective William Bunk Moreland. "As talented a musician as he was an actor. The epitome of class. And sudden unexpected sharp, painful grief for our artistic family. An unimaginable suffering for his personal family and loved ones. Godspeed, my friend. You made your mark here." Paris Hilton offers parenting advice to pregnant Lindsay Lohan, soak in every moment. Paris Hilton has offered some parenting advice to friend Lindsay Lohan, who recently announced that she is pregnant with her first child. The 42-year-old DJ, who welcomed her first child earlier this year, discussed Lohan's recent pregnancy announcement during an interview with Access Hollywood. Hilton went on to congratulate the soon-to-be parent, before giving her some tips about motherhood. "I'm so excited for her," Hilton said. "It's just exciting to see all of my friends growing up and starting families on their own. My advice is just to soak in every moment, because it's just so precious." On Tuesday, the Mean Girls star took to Instagram to announce that she's expecting her first child with husband Bader Shamus. She shared a photo of a white baby onesie that read, "Coming soon," in black script. In the caption of her post, Lohan noted that she and Shamus are blessed and excited about the new addition to their family. While Hilton and Lohan have had a rocky relationship over the years, they have since buried the hatchet. During a December 2021 episode of her This Is Paris podcast, the reality star congratulated Lohan on her engagement to Shamus. "I also just saw that Lindsay got engaged," she said. "And I know we've had our differences in the past, but I just wanted to say congratulations to her and that I am genuinely very happy for her." Lohan reportedly got married in July 2022, according to People, after first announcing her relationship with Shamus in February 2020. The marriage news came after Lohan called her partner her husband in an Instagram post last year, writing, "I am the luckiest woman in the world. You found me and knew that I wanted to find happiness and grace, all at the same time. I am stunned that you are my husband. My life and my everything." Liam Payne debuts extremely chiseled jaw. Liam Payne has appeared looking dramatically different as he walked the red carpet recently. The One Direction star, 29, was spotted as he posed for pictures at the premiere of former bandmate Louis Tomlinson of his new film All of Those Voices. The music star blew a kiss to fans, which saw his cheeks pulled in but still showed off his chiseled jawline, giving him a more angular, arguably more masculine, facial line. The Strip That Down singer was also photographed at the event alongside his girlfriend, influencer Kate Cassidy. Fans flocked to Twitter to question what had happened, with many asking if he'd undergone buccal fat removal. Buccal treatment has emerged as the latest trend for those in the media glare, which sees fat pads removed from the inside of a person's cheek, resulting in a more angular face. Shocked fans penned, "Liam Payne has had a full face job, respect it." Another added, "Liam Payne getting buccal fat removal is sending me to the actual moon." A third speculated, "Still can't believe Liam Payne got buccal fat removal." Model Chrissy Teigen is just one of a number of public figures to go under the knife for the operation, which lasts about an hour. And back in 2021, Liam admitted he was left looking bloated from all his wild partying and realizes now his appearance became altered from the booze and pills. Liam said, "There were a few pictures of me on a boat and I was all bloated out and I call it my pills and booze face. My face was 10 times bigger than it is now. The problem was, the best way to secure us was to lock us in our rooms, and what is in the room? A mini bar. So I had a party for one that seemed to carry on for years. It was wild, but the only way you could get frustration out." Payne, who was once married to Cheryl and shares a son together, was in a relationship with Maya Henry before splitting in April last year. "I feel like more than anything at this point, I'm more disappointed in myself that I keep on hurting people," the former X Factor star said on the Diary of a CEO podcast after the breakup. "That annoys me. I've just not been very good at relationships." But it would appear Liam is looking to turn that around as he has been dating Kate Cassidy since December last year. He walked the red carpet on Thursday night to support former bandmate Louis, whose movie All of Those Voices hits cinemas worldwide from March 22. Neighbor parks in disabled space and refuses to move. The unnamed paramedic shared the story in a post on Reddit, where he said that when he and his colleague arrived at the house, they found that not only was the disabled parking space blocked, but the man had also parked a second car across his neighbor's driveway. He wrote, "We got a call to a house where there was a bariatric patient who had fallen. The patient was morbidly obese and weighed around 30 stone. This story isn't really about them though. There are many reasons people get to this size and I've never judged, only helped. No, the problem here was a really arrogant neighbor we had come across before, and boy was this chap a judgmental moron. Our patient had a car and a disabled parking permit. They also had a council-designated disabled parking spot outside their home which the neighbor kept parking in. There had been a number of letters from the council regarding this and a number of parking fines just served to annoy this chap even more. On the day of the story, I took the call that the patient had fallen and we went to the house. Sure enough, the neighbor was not only parked in the disabled spot but had parked a second car blocking access to the patient's driveway. I assessed the patient and suspected they had a broken hip, so needed to go in. Do not forget to support us from the buttons below. Do not forget to indicate your thoughts about the news in the comments section.